Bethany North, it's me, Scott, your pastor. Wanted to bring a State of North this week, the week of October 14th. We want to be communicating what's going on. I've heard people say thank you for doing these State of Norths. It's really great for me to kind of know behind the scenes. So big news, you were at church last Sunday or got the announcement that the senior pastor transition is underway. Pastor Richard is not retiring. He's going to take a sabbatical, returning in the spring, returning part-time as a teaching pastor at the Green Lake location. Great news for me is I've been nominated to be the senior pastor of the church. That has to be voted upon by our members at our annual members meeting, which is November 1st at the Shoreline Auditorium. And then on November 7th, we're going to bring the whole church together to celebrate and commission, yes, the senior pastor, but I think even more so, it's like what God is doing through all 6 locations through our congregations. So great news is I've got this opportunity if the church votes for me, but I'm not leaving Bethany North. That video that we saw was beautiful last week. Didn't make that crystal clear. I want to make it crystal clear. I'm not leaving Bethany North. In much the same way that Richard, as senior pastor, served the Green Lake congregation, if voted upon, I would be serving all of Bethany, but my primary location would be Bethany North. I will, from time to time, float to the other locations to preach or give vision, but Bethany North is absolutely my home team. So if you have questions, we understand that. We think God is absolutely in the middle of this, but we want to invite any questions. I don't understand this or that. Come this Sunday, we're having a town hall. It'll be right after the worship service at the Shoreline Auditorium in person or at 8 p.m. on Zoom. It'll be in this email that you received this State of North. So show up this weekend because our LAT, which is our local advisory team, is going to be joining with the pastors. We want to just answer any and all questions that you have. So I wanted to say all that. And then the other thing to say is this. I probably have done a poor job over the last year. In many ways, I've already been doing this job. Last year, I became the head of Bethany staff. I serve on the senior team. Well, so what changes with this, God? If I'm voted upon, I would receive the authority and the empowerment to really cast vision, what God is giving through me and our leaders through the whole church. And I think that's a really good thing. So ultimately, to you, the Congregation of North, I do think God's in this. I do think this is good news. And I want to invite you to come and ask questions or to raise your hand or like, well, won't this be too hard or whatever? We're going to work through this together. So that's the big announcement I wanted to talk about. Town Hall, join us. The other big thing is like, there's just so much that's happening. We really want to just kind of capture that. Like we really believe that God's on the move and we really want to join in together. We want to invite people that have been at Bethany for 10 years, people that feel brand new. We want to join in to what God is doing. We believe God is on the move. We're at the Shoreline Auditorium right now. This is a liminal space. We can just be in that one room. We can't have family ministry and whatnot because the school district has rented us just that one room. But when we move to the former Family Fun Center that will just be our Bethany North church building, we can't wait to have this robust vision and ministry space for the first time in 11 years. We'll have 24/7 ministry space. We're waiting for our building permit, but the building got painted this week. There's plumbing being repaired. Power's been restored. There's so much that's going on at that site. And we hope to have a serve day, maybe even next weekend. So we're still finalizing some details. Stay tuned. We want to bring some people together and work on the exterior of the building, pick up trash, spread bark, put a sign up, and like kind of let the community know that there's a church going to be moving into that space. So stay tuned for that. And then we'll have some future serve days on the inside of the space. We're still waiting for our permit, but I just really can't. I mean, if you drive by 220th and 99, the former Family Fun Center, you'll see it's been painted white and you can just see it's exciting. God's on the move. Join in. We want you to participate in what's going on. There's so many great things going on. And I just want to make that clear. Like when we move into that space isn't a vision. Space houses vision. We will have a vision where we want to invite you to a new season for our church, that people far from Christ can feel like they're part of what God's doing. People that have been on the inner circle for a long time, they feel like And we want to be talking about that. So probably even next week, we're going to have an invitation to join what Anna Guerrero has been giving a lot of vision to, of kind of a core team. We've talked about it a little bit over the summer. We have some more clarity on like, how do you join in on the inner work of like feeling like this is my church and I want to lead teams or I want to volunteer. Lots more information coming on that next week. So man, the timing of all this, like the new building and senior pastor transition, it's people have said, is the timing bad? I won't say the timing's bad. It's God's timing, not my timing. My timing would have been, oh, let's do this building 3 years ago, maybe right before my sabbatical, and then the senior. No, this is God's timing. We think God is in all this. It's a lot going on right now, but the staff of the church is doing great. Our team is united, and our desire is to see this church join in what we think God is moving through this community. So the excitement's really high, and can't wait to see you hopefully at the town hall this week and give more and more details about what's coming next and how you can join in the work and the movement to know the vision for what the church is about here in the season ahead. So that's all I want to say. God's on the move. Join in. Can't wait to see you at the town hall or see you soon at church. We love you. And this senior pastor transition is a blessing to you, the people of Bethany North. So I know change is hard. Someone said to me recently, change is loss. That's real. But I'm here and we're in this together. So we really want to invite you to lean in this season as we are experiencing God's movement together. Can't wait to see you soon.